the vehicle, so my foot's on the brake. Trust your back here. So I want to be really just being very gentle. You see me looking around. Okay, this is how you back out of a driveway. You come down really slow, and you roll the car down very easily. And I'm going to cut the wheel to the right. The rear of the car will go to the right. The front will swing out. So I'm just going to take my time and go very easily and be patient. And then I turn the wheel. And then I'm going to go ahead and switch cameras so you can see what's going on. And I want to turn out very gentle. Okay, so whenever you're in the neighborhood, you want to be under 25 miles an hour. On your DMV test or road test, the expectation is that you're going to be driving under 25 miles an hour. You want to share the road. We're looking for kids, pedestrians, and you have to be safe out here. I'm going to come up and I'm going to make a right turn. They're going to take you through general neighborhoods. So look where you want to go. You should be looking down the street. So as I turn, you should be looking and aiming where you want the car to go. I'm going to make a right-hand turn. They're going to take you through a series of neighborhoods where you have to make right turns and left turns. And then I look, and I'm looking straight down the road. I'm staying in the middle, right? We're in North America, so we drive on the right-hand side of the road. Many places around the world, Australia, the UK, they drive on the left. So we want to maintain good speed. I'm at about 19 miles an hour. Taking my time. I'm looking left and right. I'm going to show you what the tester is expecting you to do. You should be looking left and right, looking ahead, aiming high. I'm looking for kids hiding between cars. I'm looking for people out working, and just trying to take my time and be smooth and deliberate. Your road tester won't tell you this. They simply say, go into a neighborhood, have great speed control. And then now I'm going to come up to the end of the corner, and I want to show you something. I'm actually going to show you with this camera on. I'm going to look left, right, and left, and then I'm going to squeeze my brakes. These brakes are a little tight. Just got them fixed. And I look, and that's a teachable point. You don't want to slam the brakes. So I'm looking, and I check. There's a car coming. So I stop. And if you don't look, I would have pulled out. We would have gotten hit. So this is real out here. So I'm looking in. It's called showing the car. So you saw a real situation here. So now I'm going to maintain speed. I'm going to switch the camera again. Go ahead and show you this. Okay, so that car did not stop. So now I have a stop. So you got the, I don't know what type of dog that is, but they can pop out. So I always want to secure your pet. And then I'm going to make some turns. Good instructors will take you through neighborhoods so you can really practice fundamentals, good turns, good speed control, and you want to be consistent. Sorry about the bouncing. This road is not exactly flat. All right, so I'm making this nice turn, going in smoothly, and then I turn out. This is an outside view today, so I'm just looking left and right. Again, I talked about one of my top students named Ethan. I'm going to show you what you need to do. So you're coming up, you're driving, you want to look left, right, left, and then we're going to come up. You're going to see me stop. Hopefully I won't slam the brake this time. And then I have a stop. Okay, now I can't see, so I have to move forward. It's called showing the car. This is where a lot of beginners tend to make mistakes. So I'm looking and I'm checking, and then I'm going to make a right turn. So I have to look where I'm going. So I'm going to turn on my signal, and you're going to see me look to the right, and then you have to drive in the nearest lane. Okay, so I turned in the nearest lane. The speed limit here is 50, so I'm at about 47 miles an hour, just taking my time. I'm going to make a lane change, mirror, turn signal, blind spot. Always looking ahead, anticipating what cars will do. You always want to scan intersections ahead. We're going to go ahead and get you on the expressway. so I can show you exactly what your road tester wants to see. I'm going to go ahead and get into the middle lane and squeeze my brakes. Shoes do impact how you drive, so I'm stopping kind of weird today. So I have different types of shoes on. So one suggestion, wear thin sole shoes. I have a shoe on. I've been working outside today, so wear thin sole shoes because I tend to stop really hard. And imagine if I had a clutch, I would be popping the clutch, maybe burning rubber, a little power shifting. So wear thin sole shoes. So I'm waiting for these cars to go by. And then here's my gap, and I'm going to go ahead and turn. And then I gently accelerate, and this would be a good expressway merge for you guys. And I'm at 29, 37, 46, 52, 71. So you got out there. If you hang around cars, you will get cut off. So you've got to get out here and not be scared to merge. There's construction zones ahead, so you heard that was little rumble strips, and this lane ends. You're getting real good driving today. This is great. So when you're out driving, the road conditions change all the time. So normally this lane to my right would be open. It's not open. So you have to adjust. You could be taking your test today and expect the lane to be open. It's not. So you always have to think of a defensive mindset when you're out driving. And I'm keeping good space. I'm at about 63 miles an hour, even though the speed limit is 70. Can't drive 70, and I see brake lights popping on, so I'm going to slow down and just scan. Okay, so we're going to have to get over one more lane. And then I'm being real easy now. So we have some construction here. So what do you do in this situation? We have about a fourth of a tank of gas, so we're okay, right? And then I got to get back over to the right. You can hear the anxiety in my voice because you just don't know the conditions. That noise, this means you're off the road, but they're working on they repainted lines. So on this particular exit, what I like to see my teens and adults do is just come down really smooth. You want to be about 25 to 30, taking your time. And I'm looking ahead around the curve as far as I can. I want to be really smooth, patient. And then I try to tell you ahead of time, I need you to get into the middle left lane. You can't get into the left lane because it's closed. So squeeze brakes. Remember, I have different shoes on, so I could gently tap the brake. It's like you go from a driver's ed car to a parent's car, and the brakes are really tight. This is how this car is. This is a driver's ed car, but we just got new brakes, and I have different shoes on. So I'm looking left and looking right. And then I want to follow the blue car, keep my turn short, and you should be in between the solid double yellow and the solid white line. And then I'm going to lift my foot a little bit, let gravity pull me down, and I'm scanning left and right. Your road tester will tell you ahead of time what you're doing. Then we want to get into the middle turn lane and see where it's broken. That's where you need to merge in at. If you can do this, you're going to get a really good score. I have a green, but I'm squeezing my brake. I'm not trying to run the light. I'm not even going to go in. Another good teachable moment. If you can stop safely or slow down safely on yellow light, do that. If I would have ran this light, I probably would have failed. I would have gained more momentum, and I could have crashed into the pole to the left. This is real life out here, so you can't always catch the lights and maintain. They're on different timers. So what you're seeing right now is real life road situations, construction. You're getting a lot of value. If you're getting value, give it a thumbs up. I'm sitting here waiting. I have a solid red light. If it's a blinking red light, this means that I could turn, but I cannot. There's a lane to the left of me. You might be able to see this car to the left, the tip to the left. They're going to go in the inside lane. I'm going to go in the outside lane. Unfortunately, these two lanes merge into one. So I need to be assertive, but not try to cut them off, because if you're inconsistent, you're going to get cut off, and then that could be failure. This area is very dangerous. A lot of cars, a lot of traffic, a lot of accidents happen here, but we still get students out on this area, this roadway, this thoroughfare, so you know what to do. You can't fear driving on the road. I will support you, I will help you, and by looking at this content, you're going to learn so much today. I learned a lot today too. When you get new brakes on the vehicle, be careful. Okay, here's my arrow. I'm going to let them go ahead of me, and I'm looking, checking my left mirror, and it's really easy to go short and hit the curb. And then I'm going to stay in this lane because this is a lane, and then they'll merge in front because the road ends. I'm going to squeeze my brakes. See how short that blinker was? That's how accidents happen. They just kind of popped, 2 blinks. So if we would have targeted them, we would have hit them. This is another great area to take students. There's a baby roundabout here. There are a lot of tight curves. So if you can drive in this type of area, shopping center areas, colleges, community colleges, they all have a circle drive that is 2 miles, 1.5 miles. You have stop signs, yield signs. There's a pedestrian zone sign. You're going to get a lot of good value, and these are the things your tester will want. So I will be making a right turn, so I'm going to turn on my right turn signal up because I'm going around to the right. And I'm going to squeeze my brake. There's another vehicle coming. And then I'm going to look to the right and go around, taking my time. And that car to my left, they know what I'm doing. This is a great area to take students. It's like an S curve. You've got a lot of tight roads. You have people shoplifting. I'm sorry. They're shopping. So you got to be careful because people will just pop up and pop out in front of you. So I want to really make you aware. So I'm coming up here. This is another great area to take drivers because you have to read signs. I'm going to come up and squeeze my brake, and I need you to take a moment and read this. I have to stop, and it says cross traffic does not stop. I've stopped. I'm going to come up, and I'm looking. I see the vehicle to the left, but I'm going to look, and they're going to decide to go anyway, so that's confusion. But you always have to be aware. Motorists won't always do what you think they're going to do. Signal here is probably about 35, 40. I'm cruising at about 27. A lot of beginners will drift to the right, hit the curb because there are no lines here. Taking my time, keeping space, always being aware. You see brake lights on. See how short that blinker was? You really don't have time to slow down. That's not really helping us. 3 blinks, 5 blinks. So you're learning so much here. If you're learning a lot, give it a thumbs up. If you're getting value, give it a thumbs up. I'm going to come up and stop. This outside view is more important. So you have to stop and remain motionless for 3 seconds. 1001, 1002, 1003. I'm going to turn in the nearest lane, keep it short, and then I'm going to turn out. This is a great route to take students because there are short right turns, there are a lot of lights, cars coming off of the interstate. So I'm making a right turn. You can see my blinker and you can hear it. I'm going in slow. I'm at about 19 and I'm going really easy. And then I'm going to be turning in this next driveway. So I'm turning my blinker on early. It's about 3 blinks, 4, and then I come in and going real easy. The road is really bumpy here, so those bumps can have you lose control. And I'm going to have a complete stop. Hear my blinker, 1000. I'm going to come up, 1001, 1002, 1003, and then I'm going to make a left turn. This is a great area. It's quite busy. Parking lots are great. Going around colleges, going around malls, stores. You have tight right turns, tight left turns. If this is bringing you value, give it a thumbs up. So I'm coming up and I'm going to take you down the parking lot to show you what I would do as an instructor. You have the in arrow, should be able to see it right. I'm right over it now. And then I'm going to come in, and then I'm going straight down. This is an outside view today, so if you're learning how to park, this will help you. I'm going to make a left. I'm going to park in between the lines. I split it in half. You're going to see me pull up. There I go, and I'm in. That's a good job, but I'm going to reverse out, and I'm going to show you what you need to do. Okay, I'm going to look over my window. You put your right arm on the seat. This turns your body, and I look, and then I'm going to turn hand over hand. You see me looking, and this is what we need to see you do, right? And then I put it in drive, and I turn out. Now, this is going to be inside view for a second. I want you to see me look around, have vision. So this is a T intersection. I'm looking left and right. I'm going to make a right turn. I'm looking where I want to go. So if you're a new driver, you need to be really watching this. So I'm looking where I want to go, and then I turn out. I'm going to make another right turn. You see me looking, and I'm keeping it short. I'm looking for cars that will back out, and I'm turning out. Look where you want to go. Scan. You see me looking. I'm at 8 miles an hour. I'm just looking left and right. Always being prepared for cars. Parking lots are great areas to take students. I'm going to go all the way up to the end. It's the end of the parking lot, and you're going to see me look left and right. I mentioned my student, Ethan, really good driver. Ethan got his license today. I'm looking left, looking right, and then I'm going to make a right turn. You hear the blinker on. The small things, pedestrians could be coming. People could be riding their bikes through here. And then I'm going to turn out. We have a stop sign, so you're going to see me stop. S-T-O-P. And I look left, but there's a tree blocking my view, so I'm going to move forward. Now I can see, and I can turn confidently. I'm going to make a right turn. You're going to see me look to the right. I'm looking down the aisle, looking through my window. You see me turn out. Master these steering maneuvers so you can understand and learn. You will live your best life and do your best. So I'm coming up again. I look left, I look right, and then you're going to see me looking, and I turn out, hand over hand. If you hear that sound, that's the forklift backing up. Stay away from them. So I'm going to move forward. I'm going to scan. Okay, we're in the parking lot. I'm going to make a right turn, blinkers on, it's taking my time. And you're going to see me going down the right side of the aisle. Keep your car centered middle right. I'm going to pull in here, and then I'm squared. Let's review today. I'm a real driver. I'm a driving instructor. This driver's here car just got new brakes. I have different shoes on. I hit that brake really hard. I could have lost points, a couple of minors, a couple of errors, because when you drive, every car is a little bit different, okay? Next, we drove through a neighborhood. I showed you how to look left, right, and left. I have to see you looking around. Your instructors want to see you looking around. On your road test, you have to L-O-O-K. You have to look. We have to see you looking left, middle, and right. We have to see you checking your center mirror. We have to see you checking your driver's side mirror, your passenger side mirror. You need to show these things and be a little bit over the top to show your instructor, to show your road tester that you can do those mirror checks. If not, you will lose points. Next, I merged on the expressway. You saw me do this. You saw an outside view and an inside view. There was a truck coming. They were hauling another vehicle. If I didn't accelerate, they would have cut us off, and I would have had to abandon the merge. I had to hit the gas, get up to speed a little bit faster, and I got up to about 70, 71 miles an hour just momentarily. So what would this mean if you're on your test? Probably nothing, because you had to merge. If you're scared to merge out into traffic, then you will get marked down. you would say to yourself, my road tester failed me. No, you have to prepare. Well, you have to prepare yourself for all types of situations. Example, on the road that I was on, the expressway, there was a lot of construction. It caught me off guard. If you're taking your test and I was with you, I would say, can we get over? I had to get over to the left because the right lane was closed. So there were two lanes merging into one. That's stressful for drivers if you wait till the last second. It caught me off guard, and I'm an experienced driver. Imagine what that would do to you if you were driving. It would catch you off guard. You would lift your foot. You would start looking left, looking right. That's what I was doing. And I saw that car, and my heart dropped, okay? If I would have had a heart rate monitor on, my heart started pounding because I did not want to get cut off. If you were with me, I would simply tell you, step on the gas. We have to, okay? So we were on the expressway. Normally during construction is 45. It's 45 miles an hour. But I did not see signs. I kept my speed. I had to merge out. Then I adjusted it. I was looking for construction signs. That would be a great area to maybe trap, get a ticket, so you have to be careful. Then we had to merge off. We went on a cloverleaf, a really sharp curve, and there was construction there too. So after we got off, we got onto another main road. I'm in a shopping area where there are a lot of right turns, left turns, curves. People are shopping, getting excited. You have to be aware because they'll blow a yield sign, they'll blow a stop sign. I had to make a double left turn, and I was in the outside lane. So there were two lanes and then merging into one. If I hesitated, I would get cut off. So what I did, I let the inside car go first, and I followed in right behind them, okay? So what I need you to do is simply do your best. Yes, I want to do the podcast. You need to say, come on, do the podcast. I have the equipment. I just need to quit being scared and do the podcast. I want you to come on. That would be awesome. And then we can share this together. And that's what it's about. So that's my next move. So guys, get me going. I have the equipment. I just need to do it. So we're in this parking lot, and this is a great area to do stall parking, angle parking, parallel parking, because early on in your driving development, you don't know how to park. And if you park sideways, you're going to get your door smashed in. Like, you're going to get your door smashed. You're going to come back into your car. Oh my God, what happened to my door? So you have to know how to park. And if you have a nice vehicle, you park on the end, right? And you park in straight. Don't squeeze your car in to where other cars are. You follow me? Next, we made the left turn. The car in front of me had on 3 quick blinks. And all of a sudden, I kind of had to tap the brake. And we were going probably 15, 20, and then did not really give me enough time to squeeze the brake. For a beginning driver, you would end up almost rear-ending them. So you saw why it's so important that you have your blinker on early. You have it on often so you can see other people and give people time to turn in front of you. You don't have to hit the brake, because a lot of beginners, what they'll do, they'll just slam the brake, and then we get rear-ended. We've had a lot of drivers had cars rear-ended because beginning drivers panic. And this car has new brakes. I have different shoes on, and the brakes are very touchy. So you saw me, I tapped the brake, we lunged forward. So if I was driving a manual, I might stall the vehicle, be in the wrong gear, show the road tester that I don't know how to drive a manual. So proof of concept, we're comfortable in those shoes. We drove around this area. They had a roundabout. I'm going right. Signal your intention. I turned on my right blinker. I looked left to check traffic. I looked right. Again, I checked because there was a car coming to my left. They did not have a blinker on. So were they going straight? Were they going right? Were they going left? So you always have to be cautious. It's better to be cautious. And then you go from being nervous to being cautious to being a defensive driver, and then analyze to help. Yes, you have to use your blinker to draw attention. And you saw a couple of drivers when I had the camera facing forward, that they just turned on the blinker less than 3 blinks. So again, real life. And I'm not in a hurry. I'm not late anywhere. I'm not driving clients. I'm simply giving you an educational video showing you real life of how you need to make better decisions and not be in a hurry to be on top of cars. Because if you are a beginner, you're going to be having a lot of anxiety. You're going to see all these lights, see all these signs, and you're going to be like overwhelmed. And when I see drivers like that, we take a mental break, because you will have an accident. And for an experienced driver, it kind of fatigues you for a second. Your reaction time is slow, and you got to be careful. I thought overall this is very helpful. I'm going to be putting it out tonight. Leave comments, and we're going to try to get up a podcast. Not try, will. I've had the equipment for more than a year, and I need to just go ahead and get it. So fear and anxiety. Your instructor needs to go ahead and get this out so you can get a more in-depth analysis. I want to say thank you. If this brought you value, give it a thumbs up. And guys, be safe and use your blinker. Bye.